Hello and welcome to another video tutorial for Taz McCarthy. This one on Scratch on making simple intro screens and game over screens. I've set up a really simple game here that has a two-stage intro screen, one with this splash screen you see here, this other one with some simple instructions. I've also got another sprite that has game over on it, and then a very simple game where the cat can move left and right and loses lives if it touches a certain color. Let's demonstrate how this works. When the game starts, we have this splash screen comes up and we make sure we have an instruction to click. When we click, we get to the second screen with the instructions and then a further instruction to press space to begin. The game begins and you can see that the lives were set to 10 every time we touch the purple. They go down. This final time the game over screen should come up and hide the cat, like so. Let's have a look how we achieve this. Firstly, our intro sprite. Very simple. When the game starts, make sure it's on the first costume, costume 1. Make sure it shows and goes to the front, and then it waits until someone presses the space bar and then hides. Now this broadcast start is optional, but I have used that on my cat sprite to actually start all of the functions of the game. Sometimes you might have a platformer game where the gravity script starts in the background and the character falls through to the bottom and makes a major glitch. So by having a broadcast in here to trigger all of the other things in your game, you can avoid this glitch. We have one other script here. When we click that sprite, it will change to the next costume. So the game starts, this will show at the front, which means it covers up the background and any other sprites, and it tells us to click it, so it changes to the next costume. And then as soon as they press the space bar, it'll hide so we can see everything behind it and start the game. We have a very simple script here that says when we touch the purple, change the lives by -1. And over on our game over sprite, we have a script set up for this. So when the game starts, we want it hidden because we don't want it there until the game is actually over. It'll set the lives to 10 and then wait until those lives are less than 1, which is 0 or lower. If you tell it to be equal to 0, you might have a glitch where it accidentally goes to -1 or -5 and skips the 0 phase. So by having it less than 1, it's 0 or anything lower. So as soon as that reaches 0 or lower, it will show and go to the front, thus covering up all our other parts of the game. I've got an optional thing on here, which once we start, makes the red flash back and forth. So the keys here are for your intro sprites and your game over sprites. Make sure they cover the whole screen. The intro one at the start is shown and gone to the front, and you have some sort of trigger for hiding it. The game over one at the start will be hidden, and then we have it to wait until the lives is less than 1, or maybe you wait until a score is above a certain thing, or a timer is less than 1 or something like that, and then show and go to the front. That way we can have all of our normal sprites. We don't have to worry about putting the game over on the background and hiding everything else. We can just have these two things and they come to the front and cover everything else as we need them to.